in Kansas anymore.
Hey guys, hope you are going well. So this is a more casual kind of chat. I've been watching a whole range of TV the last few months and just wanted to talk you through some of the things I have been watching, some things I'm currently watching, and other TV and bits and pieces I am looking forward to for the rest of the year. There's not really any more introduction. I'm just gonna jump right into it and get started on a show that I've just finished watching recently, and that is the first season of the dark fantasy American Gods. This one aired on the Stars Network, and after the first like 3 or 4 episodes came out, I did a review on it, so I will leave a link if you're interested in my sort of more initial impressions, but pretty much my view of it didn't change throughout the remainder of the season. I felt like it was a little bit too clever for its own good, and I am a huge fan of the book by Neil Gaiman, American Gods. I have it here in my bookshelf. I actually went and reread the book between that review that I posted and then watching the remainder of the season, and yeah, the book is just so great. The show was well done in parts. I didn't much care for the casting of Ricky Whittle as the main character Shadow. Ian McShane as the cantankerous Wednesday was a treat. So yeah, I could only really recommend this if you are a huge fan of either fantasy or you're a fan of the book probably. Next up, it's the resurrection of Broadchurch after an amazing first season about a murder in a small coastal town starring Olivia Colman and David Tennant as detectives, and they are so great. This show is just so smartly written and everyone in the town has something to hide. Season 1 rocked, and then season 2 really sucked. You could tell they kind of tacked it on as an afterthought to season 1 about the same case, but they're back with season 3 and it's come good again. It's great writing, great acting, a really solid whodunit type of mystery detective show, and yeah, you know I love my UK TV. Oh my gosh, here we go. I have to mention what's turned out to be my favorite new show of the year, and that is the Handmaid's Tale from the streaming service Hulu. I've actually just posted a review on this one if you want to know more about it. No spoilers, of course. It's a dystopian America where the new societal order has forced all fertile women, of which there are now few left, to be rounded up and distributed to the upper class as baby-making machines. It plays so hard on so many really relevant gender issues. For me, this show was like Animal Farm meets Room. It's tough, it's really graphic, but graphic in a more uncomfortable, unsettling way. It's so incredible, it's so topical. Elizabeth Moss is amazing. Watch this show. Let's move on to what I am currently watching right now. Obviously, it's season 7 of Game of Thrones, which has just come back. Of course I'm watching it. I don't live under a rock, and I want to be included in the weekly conversations with my co-workers, with my friends, with that barista at the cafe who makes my coffee. It's the ultimate TV cultural bonding small talk. So it's just like everyone every week is like, oh my gosh, did you see what happened to insert any character's name here? It's honestly the only show this year that I am watching week by week, which is crazy because obviously that used to be the norm. That's how I grew up on television, which was waiting to the next week to see the next episode. But here, this year, it is only Game of Thrones that I am waiting week by week. Every single other show I have binge. I do love to binge on series, but having said that as well, there is something kind of cool about, you know, Game of Thrones, HBO making you wait week by week, because it does spread it out and it does build the conversation and the hype because so many people are watching it. And yeah, like I said, every week, like especially my co-workers at work, it's always like, oh my gosh, did you see what happened last night? The other show that I guess that I'm watching, but I keep forgetting to finish, is Fargo season 3. It's not because I'm not enjoying it, it's more because it doesn't feel as urgent, if that makes sense. I'm loving watching, you know, haggard, balding Ewan McGregor trying to weasel his way out of tight situations, but it's not edge of my seat, and that's why it keeps kind of falling off my list to watch. Even though I'm enjoying it, I don't know if I can explain it. I think I'm more than halfway through, and I just yeah, I gotta finish. I actually didn't watch season 2 of Fargo, but I loved the first season and then totally missed out on the second season, and now I've come back for the third season. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I just gotta get back in there and finish it. Now let's finish this off with some shows that I am looking forward to for the rest of the year, and let's start it off with Stranger Things season 2. The trailer just came out last week at Comic-Con, and yeah, the new trailer set to the music of Michael Jackson's Thriller was just so much fun. I don't know how they're ever gonna top that first season because that was just the surprise hit of last year, but all the characters are back. 11 is back. Barb is not back. R.I.P. Barb. Of course, it's being released on Halloween this year, and I will definitely be there in front of Netflix to binge. The other show that I am mildly curious about, but let's be honest, I'll probably watch it, is Netflix's The Defenders. I watched all the individual shows. I watched Daredevil, Jessica Jones. I didn't watch Luke Cage, and then I watched Iron Fist, even though I didn't enjoy it at all. Oh, and I didn't end up watching the second season of Daredevil actually, but of all of the shows, Jessica Jones was definitely a standout for me. And here in The Defenders, all 4 heroes are uniting, and yeah, it's the TV version of the Avengers, The Defenders, and we'll see if it's, you know, gonna be a made-for-TV movie or if it's gonna be any good. I'm not sure. I'm pretty skeptical. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off. For some reason, just not really expecting a lot from this, but yeah. Like I said, I'll probably watch it anyway because it'll probably be just an easy watch. Guys, that is it for me. They are some of the shows that I have been watching, I'm currently watching, and looking forward to watching. Has anybody been watching Glow on Netflix? I've been hearing some really cool things about it. I haven't even watched the trailers. I don't even know what it's about. I think I've seen a poster, but yeah, I've heard a lot of people watching it. So is that something I should watch next? Please let me know. I'd love to hear your recommendations of shows I should get into. The other one I keep getting recommended to watch is The Leftovers. Everyone says that it would be right up my alley. I did watch some of season 1 but never finished it, but everyone says that it's just gotten so good. Thank you as always for watching, for taking the time to chat with me today. Don't forget you can also subscribe to my channel and keep up to date with my other movie and TV reviews, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.